Now class 6 we will continue with decimal fraction sum number 11. It is a tricky question, but if you understand it is also very simple. So the question is, in an examination you got 0.6 of the full marks. So you have given an exam. For example, the full marks can be 50. For unit test you are giving exam out of 50. For finals you give exam out of 100, and the full marks can be anything. So it is something which we have to find out. So you are getting how much? 0.6 of the full marks. Your friend has got 0.75 of the same. So 0.75 of the same means 0.75 of the full marks. So you and your friend are getting different marks. And how much difference? Your friend gets 120 marks more than you. So this much information is provided. What is the full marks? We have to find out. That is the unknown. So how we will begin the statements? So we have to find the full marks. It can be, the exam can be out of 50, 100, anything. So let the full marks be x. We don't know. Now you have given exam, and what is your score? You have scored 0.6 of the full marks. The full marks I have taken x, so it is unknown. Of means multiply. So 0.6 into x will give you 0.6x. So this is your score. And what is your friend's score? Your friend scored 0.75 of the same, means of the full marks, which is unknown, x. So 0.7 of x is multiplication with x, that is 0.75x. Now according to the problem, what information only we know? We know that your marks is less, and with that if you add 120, then only you will get your friend's marks, because he has scored 120 marks more than you. So with your score, if you add 120, then only you will get your friend's marks. Now, if we solve this, we can get the unknown value x. And what is x? The full marks. We have taken let the full marks be x. So if we get the value of x, we are basically finding the full marks, and that is only our question. What is the full marks of the examination? So we will begin solving. We will take all the x or unknown on one side and shift the numbers on the other side. So what we can do is shift point. I am shifting 0.6x to that side. So it becomes 0.75x minus 0.6x if I move that to this side. And 120 remains in its place. So 120 is a positive number remaining in its place. Now 0.75x minus 0.6x. So that subtraction you can do, 0.75 minus 0.6. But here there is only one digit after decimal, make 0, so that after decimal both of the numbers have equal digits. So 5 minus 0 is 5, 7 minus 6 is 1, and point. So 0.15x is equal to 120. Now 0.15 is multiplied to x over here. If I bring 0.15 to that side, it will be divided by, so 120 divided by 0.15, because anything is multiplied on this side, when it changes side becomes divided by. So 120 divided by 0.5 means 120 divided by, I am changing the decimal into fraction, so it becomes 15 by 100. Now x is equal to 120 divided by 0.15, which is equal to 120 divided by 15 by 100. Now if I have to solve, I am solving it in this side. 120 divided, if I change the division sign into multiplication sign, you know fraction changes to its reciprocal. The fraction after that changes to its reciprocal. So it will be 100 by 15. Now students, you will copy the work from up to down. You can use your page, but I don't have enough space in the board, so I am solving after this from here. So if you solve it, you will get the unknown value of x. Now 15, 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are 10, 0, 5 4s are 20, 3 8s are 24. So 8 into 100, 800. So out of 800, x is equal to 800. And what is x? The unknown full marks, which you need to find. What is the full marks of the examination? So the full marks of the examination is equal to 800. So the full marks of the exam is 800, and that is our answer. Now this question, so question number 13, which is very straightforward and very easy. Divide the difference of 25.63 and 4.86 by the sum of 55.28 and 48.57. So what is given? Two parts are there. You have to first find out the difference between these two numbers, and then you have to find the sum of these two numbers, and after that you have to divide the result of difference with the sum total of the two decimal numbers. So first of all, we will find the difference. 25.63 and 4.86 is given. So just find the difference. 13 minus 6, returning 1, 16 minus 9, returning 1, so it is 20.77. The difference between the two numbers is 20.77. Now you find the next part, the sum of 55.28 and 48.57. Sorry, this is 8 plus 8, 6, this is 8 plus 7, 15. So, 55.28 plus 48.57. So, here you have to add this, and here you have to subtract the two numbers. After that, the next part is divide the difference of these two numbers. That means these two numbers, the difference is 20.77, so you have to divide this number by the sum of these two numbers. So the sum of these two numbers is, so this is something which you have to do. So the question was not given straightforward. You have to find the difference and sum total, and then you have to divide the result of difference with the result of the addition. Now how will you do the sum? Now always remember, in case of decimal numbers, if you have point before equal cases, I am talking about just decimal division. If you have point before equal places, now see from the end, check before 2 digits you have the point, down also before 2 digits you have the point. That is the only time you can cancel and neglect the decimal points. When there is decimal point before 2 places on top and down also before 2 places only you have decimal, then you can cancel the points. So you have to just divide 2077, only think about the number, by 10385. So I have to divide 2077 by 10385. Now can you divide this number with this? Not possible, because this is a 4-digit number and this is a 5-digit number. So in order to be divisible, it has to be a 5-digit. So we are taking a point and we are adding a 0 in order to convert the number into 5-digit, then only we can divide. Now after converting, now this 2 both becomes 5-digit numbers and 20770 is greater than 10385. Now 10385 into 1 will give me the same number back. So we will try out with 2. 10385 into 2 gives how much? See, you are getting the number back. So 10385 into 2 if you do, it can give you this number. So you have already divided and the answer is how much? The quotient is the answer. So your answer is 0.2. You can also write 0.2 because before point there is no number. So you can also write your answer as 0.2. Both are same.